Sophomore runner Christian Bedell had a choice to make. He had been training for nearly 2 years without seeing improvement to his 800-meter time, and doubt was beginning to creep in. He entered the Liberty kickoff race earlier this semester, unsure of what the future held.
I didn't know what God had for me because I've been going through a lot of transitions in my life, and I didn't know, like, God, do you want me to keep running? Do you want me to keep chasing this time that I feel like I could never get?
The story of Christian Bedell is about more than just shaving a few seconds off his 800-meter time. It is the testimony of a man with a persistence that has allowed him to overcome the difficult obstacles of his life. Bedell was born with a cleft palate, an unfinished midline, and 2 holes in his heart. Doctors told him that he would likely never have full physical capabilities. He spent much of his younger years in and out of surgeries.
The result of that was definitely a very difficult childhood with growing up at a very young age. It was a lot of stress on my parents at first, but I think they found a lot of peace just knowing that God was watching over me the whole time.
Bedell defied the odds and began playing sports at a young age. He enjoyed soccer and cross country, but he soon realized that his true potential was in track and field. Bedell began running the 800-meter in high school and fell in love with the event.
And it's not an easy race, and I realize that, but I love it so much because I'm not a 400-meter runner. I don't have the strength and the sprinting skills to be a 400-meter runner, and I never really enjoyed the mile. It was just 4 laps for me, whereas 2 laps was really something special.
Bedell worked hard to become a successful high school runner in his home state of Maine. In his senior year, he broke his personal best with a time of 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Bedell made it all the way to the state meet and finished in 4th place in the 800-meter. Growing up, Bedell also watched his older sister, Corinne, have success in track and field. Corinne Bedell was a Maine state champion in high school and received a scholarship to run for Liberty University. She exemplified the level of success that Bedell desired for himself.
I really did look up to my sister, and when she ran track and field here at Liberty, and I saw that, I was like seeing her at Big South or ECAC or IC4As, seeing her run there, or the team, or my brother-in-law, Trevor, seeing him run, I wanted to do that so bad. I wanted to be here.
Bedell's times were not low enough to earn him a scholarship out of high school, but he was determined to come to Liberty and train. Liberty Associate Track and Field and Sprint coach Pete McFadden saw the success of his younger sister and agreed to give Bedell a shot.
Corinne Bedell was Christian's sister. She was a good athlete, and I thought, Christian wasn't at the level of being a Division I athlete yet, and I thought, but if his sister had such a good success at running, when we give him an opportunity to try out and see what level he was at.
Bedell continued to train for his first 3 semesters at Liberty, but never saw any improvement to his 800-meter time. He had to balance the busy schedule of trying to be a full-time student while also training full-time.
Some people they have a full scholarship, so they can keep training and their lives can be training. And whereas my life is not training, my life is like work and my life, and if I have time, then I can train.
Bedell continued to run 6 days a week and did not give up on his goal of making the track team. Coach McFadden says that he was impressed as he would see Bedell running on the indoor track almost every day when he came in for work.
I like that. He don't want to let nobody defy him or let anybody talk him out of what he wants to do. I love that because, as an 800 runner, you have to be tenacious and you have to be courageous.
Despite Bedell's tireless training, his personal best remained at a 2:03. That is, until the Liberty kickoff.
On your marks.
Bedell sprinted out of the gate and ran times of 28 and 27 seconds in his first 2 laps, putting himself ahead of the pack.
I knew that I wanted to go out hard. I wanted to do something that I've never done before, and I wanted to just give it give it my all more than I ever have. And not that I've not given my all in other races, but I was really this could be my last one.
Bedell held the lead throughout the final lap, He came around the last turn with one racer on his hip and the finish line in sight. Bedell sprinted across the finish line with a time of 2:01.33, a new personal best by nearly 2 seconds.
And the feeling of like finally breaking my time by like a second, like my PR of high school by a second, like after a whole like year and a half or 2 years of training, like was like, it was amazing. And I was just like thanking God for like the opportunity to finally do that. And yeah, it was just amazing.
Bedell's hard work has not gone unnoticed. His other teammates and coaches see how hard he works and want to see Bedell succeed.
That just lets me know how tenacious he really is, and how bad he wants it. Just hearing that about him, and what he wants to accomplish and what he wants to do, track and field, man, makes me want it for him just as much as he wanted now. When I hear stuff like that, yeah.
For WQLU TV, I'm Christian Wiener.